Kia ora koutou katoa, Leo. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much to those of you Leo energies that are out there who have subscribed to my channel. I take this opportunity right now to invite you to subscribe to my channel right now. Okay, I'm going to start again. So there's a lot of energy that's like, well, somebody's wanting to get going, energy's wanting to get low, Leo's wanted to get going and started to get, so I'm going to just slow down a bit because there's a lot of energy where there's kind of like, where are they going? It's like, because what the energy is coming through is like there may be some knee-jerk reactions with some of yous, this week or coming up next week, to something, or you may have actually just already gone through something and it's like, oh, okay, why did I do that? How come? What can I do to, bring myself back on track? Okay, anyway, so it's called slowing down, taking your breath, chilling the fuck out, that sort of thing. So anyway, because you might have got caught up with something that's got so excited and it's maybe like put something, weighed something and like it's kind of like, okay, I need to settle down. So the energy may be like hyping up for you at the moment. So with this beautiful fire energy that you have, and with this, that you're wanting to get moving and like what have you, but the energy may not suggest, like that's around you, may be not suggesting or implying or feeling, that actually that's a good thing to do. So it's like settle, calm, and get into this this fabulous quiet space that's like, okay, and not super quiet, but a space that's that's a little bit more chilled, it's a little bit more refined is some of the words they're using, but just being refining, I'm hearing, and defining what it is that you're wanting to do, be, and have, which is because it's like or where you're going, it's like there's maybe a lot of things going on, and that's maybe what's going and where you're wanting to go, things that you're wanting to work with or work on, projects and things like that. It's like, but they're just refining and defining is the words that I'm getting, or are the words that I'm getting here for you. So anyway, I'm going to get back to my intro or begin again. So thank you so much, like I said, to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. And once again, I'm just going to reiterate that to say, feel free to subscribe right now. Also, those of you who have come across my video on Facebook, thank you too for liking and following me on there, and I encourage you to also subscribe to my YouTube channel too, and on both platforms is fine, because there's going to be slightly different content coming out on both platforms anyway, then you can keep up to date with everything that's going on. So the other thing is that these reads are general reads, the messages that come through, so they're not going to make sense to every single one of you. So just take what does resonate and leave what doesn't, and if nothing resonates, then check out one of the other videos or one of your other signs. Okay, when I say other videos, like one of your other signs. So if you don't know what your other signs are, there is a link in the description box below that will take you to a website that has a free calculator on there, and all you need to do is type in your birth date and time, if you know what that is. If you don't, that's fine. They can still calculate something out for you as close as possible for you, and you'll be able to read about and peruse about what the other signs are that you are connected to. So this brings me to, this reading is for Cancer, for those of you who see yourself or who are connected to the Cancer energy in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to be using the tarot deck, my trusty tarot deck again this week, in the Sacred Earth Oracle deck as well. And also I've had Archangel Gabriel. I woke with him floating around in my energy. I know why that is for me. And also Archangel Michael and Orion. Okay, so they popped in this morning, so I still feel the energy here with us. So so anyway, welcome to them as well. So, and tune into their energy, or let them, like, there's a reason why they're here today. So, and I will get a message from them from later on. Okay, so I have new crystals out here today, this week. Well, not all of them, but a couple of them. But they've changed them around to shift the energy, because there's obviously a lot of energy going on around this world at the moment, but also for you in your world as well. And but not only that, so they're going to be significant to you in some way. So, and they're wanting to share their energy with you. So this one over here is red selenite. So red selenite is an excellent mineral to use for power grids, and all by itself, and with other crystals. Often I will like put in, this is, okay, where we're going. Okay, so it's a wonderful crystal to evoke for protection from the angels, which is interesting that they show up or make themselves more known today. It also dispels energy, okay, so that it serves us no purpose for our highest good. It's also, it can be held or placed around a person to also facilitate such a, such a connection to the highest self, okay, to our connection to our higher self, and the what do we call it, and the Christ consciousness, and other guides and guardians as well, to help us. It's a really nice one. I've got angel light over there that was also the blue one. You might be able to just see that in the background there, with in front of a deck of a stack of cards. That's in the background there, which is also really helpful as well. So they're just making me notice that through the camera at the moment, what is behind me. But also, the help, that really, selenite is a really nice crystal that helps calm and soothe our energy, us, and, to being in a more tranquil place, and just to settle our energy, and it helps to clear confusion and bring about some mental clarity for us as well, and to show us the bigger picture behind whatever is going on with us, okay, or behind any problem. Okay, so, and it's I don't know why I'm saying this, but it's also just throwing it in there. It helps to repair on a cellular level, but also they're showing me talking, because I've just got some notes there about mercury fillings as well, to mitigate problems with mercury fillings, if any of you out there have got them. So just saying. Anyway, then we have clear quartz, which is another beautiful crystal. It's very well known and well used. It's a highly considered crystal that's known as a master healer. It's also, I use it to amplify energy, and it amplifies by absorbing, storing, releasing, and regulating energy as well. So it's also useful for helping with concentration and memory, okay, and our immune system, to balancing that out. And also, it's also one of those crystals that helps to amplify energy as well. So, like I was going to say before, often I will sit another crystal, maybe a bit smaller, or sit that on a bigger crystal to help amplify energy out, depending on what is going. Another good one for grids as well. Then we have amethyst. Okay, so these are just quickly something for some of you that are not familiar with these crystals. And there'll be some of you out there are like more right into crystals, so you'll have more information on them, and that's cool. If you don't, then check out on the website. There is a lot of information out there as well. So is amethyst, obviously a purple one, so this is a bit lighter. I've been keeping it inside a lot more because I've had it outside or near the sun, and it's faded it. So don't leave it out in the sun for long periods of time, because it will fade it. So I'll bring it inside and keep it in a darker place to help bring some purple color back into it, and also clear and cleanse it as well. So it helps with, it is an incredibly protective stone or crystal, and it helps with healing and purifying energy. It also helps with negative thoughts, and brings through that energy and that feeling of humility, sincerity, and spiritual wisdom as well. So it also helps to promote sobriety. So you may be going through something where there is something going on with that. And also helps with insomnia, and understanding dreams, okay, for dream interpretation, okay. And then we have citrine, okay, which is, you know, like I say, just briefly, it helps to bring, in the notes that I've got here, that I'm more drawn to in these notes, is bring joy, wonder, enthusiasm to every part of your life. And it's also said to help to release negative traits. Goes back to the sobriety and things like that as well, to help with that. From your fear, negative traits from your life, like fear, and in turn with that, you know, helping to clear that or work with that, it helps, you know, to bring through and encourage optimism, warmth, motivation, and clarity. And yeah, and it's also helps with to enhance the mindful qualities like creativity and concentration as well. Whoa. So anyway, I'm going to be going straight into the cards now, which is the Ace of Pentacles has come through. So there's something new, a new gift or a new financial opportunity that's coming through, or something new for you that you may be seen as that for you, Leo. And then we have the Empress, so which is talks about, you know, fertility, in abundance. Where are they going with that? Creativity, which is interesting when we talked about the you know, the citrine last. So there's something new that's coming through, or something of abundance that's coming through, that maybe you're working towards it, and it's just showing there what you can create. I think I get the feeling for some of you may be working towards that already, but it might take a little bit of money or a gift or something to get you to this place. There for some of you that's working towards that, but they're showing that it can be done. It takes just taking a little bit more of your energy to get things going and moving. So then we have the Ace of Wands. So there's something about taking action towards that as well that's coming through. You know, and there maybe an outburst of creativity that comes through that wants you to get you moving, because I'm really like drawn back to this, to all of these crystals actually, to help put you out there, to help you like draw into the energy, to amplify your energy, this momentum, to get you moving, the motivation, and to continue with the momentum. So some of you maybe, you know, there may be like a new lease of life or a new lease of energy. Energetically they're coming through for you, that comes from out of the blue, and it could be like that. There could be like a new opportunity or something as well, a gift or a financial opportunity that comes out, that gives you that new lease of life, so you can get going with a project, or continue with something where you may have put off for a little bit. But the Empress is there to show you that there is something new, that there is something out there to move towards, and the energy is the ball is in your court now to get moving with something. And with this Ace of Wands as well, the energy is there to help you as well. So something must be coming together for you, and maybe you're not seeing it or working with it, because there's the King of Pentacles in reverse here as well. So the King of Pentacles, I'm going to turn him around. So there may be something like a bit of a block there with you, moving into that space. You know, financial security and stability is what the King of Pentacles is about. Or maybe you're not seeing that you are in that space, or you can achieve that. But it's like, you know, with this energy here, it's like you can. And so, you know, it's so don't doubt yourself, because it, like, you know, like I'm showing it to you in reverse now. So it's like turning it around. And it's going to take some, you know, energy, some time. Some cleverness, and some, you know, old-fashioned roll your sleeves up hard work to do it. You know, unfortunately, I don't normally say it, but fortunately, we have to like take some action, and we have to make an effort. It's not just going to happen, you know, like we can't just think it and it's going to happen. We got to think it, you know, and yes, we can believe it that it goes there, but we've got to actually physically take some sort of action and movement into it. So it may be that you've gone in this, like, been in a funny little space, and it's like, oh fuck, I'm over this, and you know, for a little bit while now, and it's maybe you've sat back for a little bit, and it's like, okay, and got a bit comfortable, and now it's time to come out of that comfort zone and start taking some action, and you've been asking for it, and it's there now, okay? And it's like, I feel like some of you, there is a change in something. It's because something maybe didn't work out, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a relationship as in a partnership with in a romantic way, or like a partnership in a in a marriage or something, not or de facto relationship. Not, it's kind of like, or there may be a partnership in a business or the partnership in a project, and something or that you've gone into it. And maybe it kind of, and you've like this, it may not have felt like it, or it hasn't kind of worked out, and you've kind of put your sat back. So it's time to take some, or sit forward now, or stand up, move forward, so you can actually physically move forward to do it. Because I kind of want to say, get off the throne or get out of the chair. It's time to make that movement to get yourself going, because you'll start feeling better again. It's like you've sat back and it's like, oh, okay, but now it's time to get going, pick yourself up and get going again. So it could be over a period of week, or it could be a period of days, or it could be a period of, a decade, or 5 or 3, or, 3 years, whatever it is for you. It's the energy is shifting and changing. And I feel like it's time to get moving now. That's what they're talking about. Get moving. Okay. Get moving, roll it, rolling. Okay, rolling, moving. Okay, so then because we have the Two of Wands, so some of you have made some movement probably with the Two of Wands, but I also feel like in the background work is underway. You've just got to get on that train, and I'm hearing like get on the gravy train. Okay, get moving, do it now. For some of you, it's like, it's okay, things aren't going to happen overnight where you're going to have that immediate success, but or immediate vision. It's going to be like right there, but it's like there's stepping stones, and there's learning, and there's some knowledge that's coming in on the way. So, and some of you, it will move a little bit quicker than others, depending on what you choose to do and how you choose to do it. So definitely work is underway. Some of you, I feel like, have taken some steps, and you're actually starting to see that now. You're starting to see the proof in the pudding, so that's pretty cool. And then they've just joined me to the bottom of the deck there. It's been sitting there, and I'm noticing there seems to be some sort of a transformation or change that's coming up for you. And I wanted to put that on top of the first 2 cards with the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. Connecting that to this next row is like, being getting with a bit more clarity to what these cards are about, because there's 5 in the top row. So it's like there's some sort of transformation and change that either needs to take place for some of you, because the Death card is there, and or is taking place right now for some of you. So to allow you to go into this place. Okay. Or interesting, because with the 4 of Swords is there, recuperation and convalescence is in there now. Has drawn me to that, and because it's like that your rest period is over. FYI, it's starting to gear up, and you may be already feeling that. So it's going to take a little bit of cooperation and sharing and balance in there. So I don't normally take kill cards off the top of off the bottom of the deck, but these are just flowing with the energy there, and I feel like I really want to run with that. So with the Temperance card, so there's you've got some really amazing new beginning or energy behind you. You've got 3 major arcana cards that have come up, that are for me they're about it's important to take note of those, because they're turning points in our lives that that we can make a difference. They're just letting us know. Okay, your energy is just letting you know. Leno is just letting you know, to giving you that kick up the backside, to get you moving. So we have the High Priestess as well, so she's another major arcana. So there's a cycle that you've been moving through, and and influences. So she's connected to the Moon. Secrets revealed and mysteries uncovered. So she is like connected to them, and that's what the influence of the Moon helps us with, is to uncover these secrets that within us, to bring them out, to acknowledge them, to experience them, so we can learn to figure out what is going out, how we're to handle it, and move forward from it, or discover what else is there for us, within us, as also with outside of us as well. So and it just brings things to us, as well as takes things or energy away from us. So it's all about that whole learning. So keep an eye on the moon cycles, because we actually are in a 3rd quarter tomorrow. Okay, so which is the 12th of August here in the third quarter. And it's at its peak time at 4:44 in the morning. So some of yous, I'm going to mention maybe into numbers. So 444, I'm not sure exactly what 44 is about. But for me, it's about grounding, a direction, actually, and foundation, okay, and security, which is kind of, and it's like building on that. So this is kind of what this energy for me is talking about, okay? So I don't normally talk about the third quarters, but the third quarter, like we've had the full moon phase on the 4th of August and moving into the new moon on the 19th of August. So like we're coming into the third quarter, and the third quarter is the waning moon phase, which means things, you know, waning away. So obviously it's a, you know, that, you know, with just waning away, it's like a good time to wrap up old projects and old, you know, and bring to closure old conflicts and new conflicts, any sort of conflicts actually that is around you, within you, or about you, with friends or family, or or you know, people, you know, community, or whatever it is, around your workplace, and it's a good way to close out, good time to close out stuff, let go, release any baggage or unfinished projects and that sort of thing, and so it's not taken into this new moon phase, and you know, and take it back into the new phase, and it's, you know, rather, because when we do, you know, to let that go, so it doesn't put off kilter what we do want to start that is new, and block any sort of, you know, wave of, and you know, new wave of inspiration and that side of things, with these unfinished projects. So it's kind of like, or having a plan of how that's going to work to move through that. So anyway, there's a lot going on, so just thought that drawn me to that. So there's something about that. So I'm going to move to the Sacred Earth Oracle deck, because time is marching on, they're talking about. Okay, so perspective. So there's something about perspective, okay, that they're talking about here. And I want to go to the red selenite. I'm putting that in there. Perspective? Yeah, okay. Perspective. I want to stand that up there. So, you know, go into that energy, but also absence. So there may be, I'm hearing like with these two cards, an absence of perspective. You know, like you're maybe not seeing out the bigger circle, but outside of the square, the bigger circle. Interesting that they start talk about that. So there may be there's some sort of absence. So there may be somebody that's absent in your life, and you may be looking for somebody new in your life to come in and help you out with something. It could be like a new relationship or an old relationship, or a new relationship that you're wanting to form, okay, as well. But they're just saying it's like moving into and clearing some of the stuff out as you're going into the new moon, and you know, will help with bringing or magnetizing, drawing towards you, and you putting out there the energy that will help to align you with what it is that you're what it is that you're wanting or desiring to achieve. Cool. I kind of feel like there's one more for some reason. So I'm just getting me to shuffle that. So there's there's a one there. So influence. That's interesting because it's the moon. Okay, then look at the sign. The cycles of the moon there. So, and the moon has a really amazing influence on us with our energy and that sort of thing. So keeping an eye on what your energy levels are like. So with you, so Archangel Michael, creative writing or drawing, create from your heart. So I'm feeling like vision board, create from your heart. Writing that list, what I want to do, be, have, and or give in my life. I'm also actually / journal, a gratitude journal, always getting stuff out of your head, and you know, out of your mind, so you're not, you know, having this whatever it is running around in your head, circling around. Gosh, because it's like there's a feeling like, you know, the cards are here. There's all this new energy, new something for you to flow into. Oh God, there's a whole lot of shitload of cards there that's come out. So basically, respect yourself and others. And this comes back to what they're talking about there, is honoring yourself. Okay, with that. And so then we have amethyst, rose quartz, clear quartz or selenite. So 3 of those crystals are in there, in this one here. So I want to pop that there. So they might be nice ones that you already have around you. So zhuzh them up, clear their energy, zhuzh them up, keep them around you. If you can wear it, that's all good. And it's just to help, you know, while you're going through this period. Manifestation, which we've just talked about, basically. And dance together and remember what brought you together. So some of you is with your relationships, okay? Dancing is a really nice way to shift your energy, to lift your energy. But, you know, but like finding, you know, while staying with a partner, helps bring that connection back together or not. It's one way you're going to find out whether you've still got a connection or not, and bring back some, you know, some memories of that closeness that you have. So you're either going to connect or you're not. So it's like, but anyway, have fun with your dancing. So I'm just feeling like for some of you, it's like dancing together will help with reconnection with yourself, with them, with the person that you're dancing with, if it's your wife or your husband, okay, a spouse. So heal your past, okay? This is about healing your past as well. Everything, you know, what's going on here to help you embrace this new energy that's going on with you, that is, you know, that is around you at the moment, whether it be a new love, a business, a new career, a new a project. Could be buying a house, it could be like, or a new relationship, or an old relationship and so you're stepping out of a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore, so you're going into a new phase of loving yourself and on your own this time. It's like there's so much out there. So like I say with everything with these reads, is like, you know, this story that I've put out there is like, interpret that into your what is happening in your journey at the moment, okay, how that works for you. But don't try and make it fit. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there with lots of love, peace, harmony. Oh, I've got Gabriel. Aroha mai. Gabriel. It's like, oh, before I go, letter. I'm just hearing, okay. Oh, is that the one? No. There's another word card that's coming. If it is the same one, okay, that's the, yeah. Okay, letter. There may be a letter coming for some of you. Gabriel is saying it's like, well, you may be needing to write a letter for some of you. Where I'm not sure what that's about. Might be a love letter for some of you, but some of you, there's something about a letter. You may be expecting one, or you may be that you need to be writing one to explain something or to get something out of the way, okay, or apply for something, okay. And then trust. Okay, some of you, they're talking about like trusting your instincts, really, on trusting yourself, but trusting the angels that they're guiding you in the right way. But it's like this really ultimately comes back to you trusting you. Okay, when we trust ourselves, we're trusting the angels, we're trusting our guidance, we're trusting spirit, we're trusting, you know, all that. That's when we know we're trusting the angels, because we're trusting our own intuition. Okay, cool. Anyway, this time I am going to leave that with you, Leo. So with lots of love, peace, harmony, and joy, myself and my spiritual team, the angels, and the crystals, actually energy, and the kaitiaki for them, the guardians of these crystals, you know, which wish you lots of love, peace, harmony, and joy, excitement, adventure, okay? And we'll see you next week, okay? Bye for now.